Hi, welcome back to another video. In today's video, for the first time, we're going to decide next month's TBR. May is about to start and I have no idea what I'm going to read because I'm a mood reader. However, I'm going to draw papers from the TBR jar just to get some guidelines. Probably I will change my reads throughout the month, yes. Will I also probably not read the books on the TBR and read other ones? Yes, because I'm a mood reader, as I said before. I'm going to draw some papers. In here we have some physical books. This is my physical TBR. And we also have some Kindle books. Because I'm in a book buying ban, so can't buy any more physical books until I read these. Grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Okay, for the first book, My Blade Your Back, K.M. Moronova. Okay, this is a Kindle one. I have this on Kindle. I just don't know if it's the first or the second one of the series. Let me just write it down. I believe it's a dark romance, or at least something in that line. It's military, like dark forces kind of thing. Enemies to lovers, probably second book. I'm scared because there's some here that I'm not. Oh, I'm already reading this one, Sunrise on the Reaping. I guess I forgot to take out the paper. I'm already reading this one right now. Second book drawn, which is Unbound. This is the third one of The Undone by Peyton Corrine. Let's see if I draw the first one or the second one, and if I don't, I get a reroll for the ones that are not first books in series. Third book. Oh, just fell. Ow. Manacled. Okay, Manacled. This is by Senlin Yu, and I read Alchemized, which everyone said that we have to read Manacled before Alchemized, but I don't know, like, it's whatever. I have no idea what it is about, so that's a good start. For the fourth book, let's see, God of Fury by Rena Kent. Okay, I accept this one. If you've been seeing my videos, you know that this month I read 3 books from the Legacy of God series, and I don't know if this is the next one. Okay, fuck, this is the 5th one. Right now, the only one who doesn't deserve a reroll is Manacled, which, crazy. Number 5. Let's see if we get lucky. Your Knife, My Heart. Okay. This is the first one. Yeah, K.M. Moronova. This is the first one. So we got the duology here, which is really nice. I really wanted to read Nauticadia, which is here, because I just bought it and I'm really curious. So let's see if I get that. Number 6. The Book of Azrael. Right. I only know this is fantasy. I know that you either like it a lot or you don't like it at all. I'm really scared that this could be a possible DNF. I'm gonna accept that. So now we have 2 rerolls out of 6 books. Let's go book number 7. There's no way. My Dark Romeo. This is the book. I read another book from LJ Shen and I did not enjoy it. Maybe I could enjoy this one. What says in the back is, some Romeos deserve to die. It was supposed to be a harmless kiss at a lavish debutante ball, a clandestine moment with a handsome stranger. But unlike his namesake, my Romeo isn't driven by love. He's fueled by revenge. To him, I'm a chess piece, leverage, his rival's betrothed. To me, he's a man deserving of poison, a dark prince I refuse to marry. He thinks I'll accept my fate. Well, I plan to rewrite it. And in my story, Juliet doesn't die, but Romeo, he perishes. Actually, this sounds interesting. I just hope I like it as much as I did like this thing. Okay, first physical book drawn. Sounds like a good way to save up money, right? Okay, now I'm really gonna try and get lucky. Because there's so many good books in here. Like, my TBR has been thriving. Okay, Empire of Storms. I'm pretty sure This is from Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. So I'm gonna write it. This is like one of the million books. It's not even the first one because the first one is Throne of Glass. So I'm gonna write it, but it gets a reroll obviously, especially because they're not standalones and there's like a million books in that series. So this one definitely needs a reroll. Okay, we have 8 books. We're going on to the final 2. A paper jumped out, which means fate, destiny. Unsteady. This is book 1 of the Undone series by Peyton Corrine. I just took the 3rd book and now I got the 1st one, which is great because then I can re-roll and try for the 2nd. Last paper. God of War. God of War by Rina Kent is the 6th and I believe final book in the Legacy of God series. So we're gonna have to re-roll this one as well because we got the 5th and the 6th book and I only read 3, so I need the 4th one before I can keep going. In my notes I've written that we get 4 rerolls, so I'm gonna put, I think on this side is better, I'm gonna put here the list as it is now, and the ones we're going to replace I'll write it here as well. So first, for Unbound, we don't have many papers left, but let's see. The Bond That Burns by Briar Bolin. This is the 2nd book of the Blowing Academy. I read the first one this month. I really loved it and I'm really excited to read this. This is about a university with vampires, but also it has something to do with dragon riders and enemies to lovers, which, yeah, I didn't want to read this one until I could buy the 3rd book. But since it's a new month, I think I can buy it like when I read this one. So 2nd physical book of this TBR. Now for God of Fury, let's see what we get. And sorry if the frame is different, but my camera got out of battery, so I had to switch it. The Prison Healer, which is on the way. Like, I kind of bought it secondhand. It was super cheap. So The Prison Healer is going to be our 2nd physical book. And it's a romantasy, if I'm not mistaken. So the synopsis is: 17-year-old Kiva Meridan has spent the last 10 years fighting for survival in the notorious death prison Zavindov, working as a prison healer. When the rebel queen is captured, Kiva is charged with keeping the terminally ill woman alive long enough for her to undergo the trial by ordeal, a series of elemental challenges against the torments of air, fire, water, and earth, assigned to one of the most dangerous of criminals. Then, a coded message from Kiva's family arrives containing a single order: don't let her die, we are coming. Aware that the trials will kill the sickly queen, Kiva risks her own life volunteering in her place. If she succeeds, both she and the queen will be granted their freedom, but no one has ever survived. With an incurable plague sweeping Zavindov, a mysterious new inmate fighting for Kiva's heart, and a prison for rebellion brewing, Kiva can't escape the terrible feeling that her trials have only just begun. This is a YA fantasy. And it sounds really good. Honestly, it sounds like Hunger Games. I'm reading the Hunger Games right now, so everything sounds like Hunger Games to me at the moment. But it sounds like Hunger Games, but with magic. Now for Empire of Storms. Let's take another paper. And I hope this one is better. Fuck. Things We Left Behind. I forgot to put it in here, but it's this book by Lucy Score. I read the first one in the trilogy in 2023, so 3 years ago. And the 2nd one I read this month and I did not like it at all. But we have this one. What is this about? No idea. I think it's enemies to lovers as well. There was only one woman who could set me free, but I would rather set myself on fire than ask Slow and Molten for anything. Enemies to lovers. I don't know. I've heard people say that this is better than the 2nd one, so maybe I'm a little bit curious. And finally, to replace God of War, we get, please let it be a good one, A False Start. It's this one here. It's the last one of the Gold Rush Ranch series. I just got it because I only had until the 3rd, and I really loved the 2nd book and the 3rd one too. The 3rd one I read a year ago and the 2nd one I read this month of April. This gets me excited, and honestly this escalated pretty quickly because we had 1 physical book to read this month and now we have 5, which is these 4 and The Prison Healer. So this is our TBR for next month, which is My Blade, Your Back, Your Knife, My Heart, The Bond That Burns, Manacled, The Prison Healer, The Book of Azrael, My Dark Romeo, and A False Start. Remembering that I have free range to either change the books or to just read whichever book I want. This is just kind of like a guideline. I have so many books I want to read that I get kind of lost on which one to start. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.